The 2010th of May, 1983. So many things here. I shared an interesting conversation with Mark yesterday. My words were prompted by the momentary passage of a dreamy stranger across my path. The charming face of this mysterious stranger bore into my mind dislodged some buried thoughts. I said to Mark that I had finally decided to not marry. Coming from me at this moment, that statement would surprise very few. Morality isn't all it's cracked up to be. We condemn a man who expresses sexual love for another man, but not a man who chooses objects over people. An alcoholic man, for example, chooses his drink over people, just as the greedy man seeks paper, not flesh and blood. Making a choice toward another human being, providing the intent is to positively influence the three parts of that person, body, mind, spirit, can only be a good thing. Something good can rise above prevailing social breezes. Perhaps I can give a totally fictitious example. Johnny and Andrew are two handsome, dashing gentlemen, both approaching the end of their 20s. From a very early age, they discover how very much they share, their backgrounds, their dreams, sometimes their very thoughts. Over the past decade, they have built a beautiful and trusting and enduring friendship. It comes as hardly a surprise then that they have also shared a house for the past 8 years or so. Despite the fact that their house has always had two separate bedrooms, many people persist in the notion that Johnny and Andrew also share sexual relations. Mrs. Nosy Neighbor insists that there is something a little funny about these two men who are seemingly in love. Now, I'm not saying for certain that Johnny and Andrew's love does not extend into a bodily expression, but that's not my business. Mrs. Nosy Neighbor constantly fights with her husband when they see each other at all. When she and her husband make love, a mockery to even call it love, she lies still and waits for him to finish. Yet Mrs. Nosy Neighbor has the gall to question the genuine affection between Johnny and Andrew. What is my ethical evaluation? I only hope that I can find someone in my life who cares for me as deeply as Johnny and Andrew care for each other.